Yo. It's your boy Corey the Man. We back in here with another video. Let me refresh my tabs right quick. Okay, we did that. Let me do it right here too. This come probably be the last reaction video we do today. So right now it's 11:54, which means 6 minutes until midnight. So tomorrow, of course, we're gonna do like same amount. Like we'll do like two WWE videos, which is like 2K23. Then we'll do three reactions. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know about Thursday. Maybe Thursday we only do reactions. But anyways, let's get into it. The wrestling business is booming.
Meet Grammarly Go,
So
your
this
go-to
video is 8 minutes
solution for
long.
getting
Not too
quality
long.
work done
So I
quickly.
didn't need to delay the video by playing any
Ready for
whatever. Let's get into it.
Dave Meltzer a few days ago said wrestling is the hottest it's been since 2001, and it really got me thinking. For most of us, for most of our lives as post-Attitude Era kids, no matter how much fun we've had watching
This
wrestling in
guy's
our
old.
lives, after a certain point, all we
I
ever
be like,
heard was about how wrestling is dying, wrestling sucks now, and how
I've been listening to a couple videos, and like these, I'm 23, bro. Thought these people was like around my age, and then they out here saying who was born in the 80s. I was like, huh? Like I was born in 2000. I ain't that old. Like, damn,
how there will never
that's
be
crazy.
another wrestling boom ever again. But here we are in 2023, and yo, the wrestling business is booming. The WWE is currently on fire and is doing things that just a few years ago seemed impossible. I mean, just think of how dead the WWE felt in 2019. That shit was hard to watch. Think back to how dull their product was a few years ago, how meaningless everything felt, how bad their product could be at times. It was something that showed in the numbers, it showed in the revenue, and as a result, it showed in the fan interest and the general morale towards the company. But fast forward
That
now,
Cain
the difference
Velasquez,
is night and day, and
that
the
match
magic is
was.
kind of back.
I don't
Without
know.
a
I didn't
doubt, the
watch that
catalyst to
match.
all this has been the Bloodline. Roman Reigns and the Bloodline has officially become a money printer for the WWE. They have made a storyline that has been running now for over 3 years into an
Yo, we gonna react to that one soon. I'll give y'all my takes on that. But I also want to say shout out to shout out to Dominic Mysterio for winning the championship. He did that thing.
ever-evolving story arc that just keeps getting
Shout out
better
to him.
and better, and now has reached the point where it's doing numbers that don't even make sense anymore. Roman Reigns, along with his cousins, together they are the biggest draw in wrestling. When they pull
Right?
up to SmackDown, viewership jumps up. Bloodline segments reaching 3 million viewers is slowly becoming the norm, and the impact that they are having on social media views
They
and
did like 3
engagement are
million
breaking
views.
records for wrestling. And this has just stemmed into
Yo, I uploaded a clip of Roman Reigns, like from my live stream onto Instagram. That thing did 3,000. Let me check it right now. I'm gonna keep y'all up to date, bro. That thing did. Sorry, I was all the way in the messages. Let me check it. Yeah, that thing did 3,712 views, and I just uploaded that not like probably 24 hours ago. That's crazy. But I ain't gonna be pausing like that, bro. I'm just sharing my details here and there.
everything because creative as a whole in the WWE is so much better now, and it might sound crazy, but I think the success of the Bloodline is why we now have a product where there is such a focus on storylines and story building
Right,
once
right.
again. Like, yo, you tune into Raw now, and we have factions running around. We got beefs that matter again. We got heels finally getting nuclear
That Brock
heat.
and
We have
Cody,
faces that the
they don't
fans
really
actually
matter.
want to cheer, and we got
Don't
two
nobody even
people
know
who
what
are
it's all
clearly the
about.
faces of the company. The importance of having a top heel like Roman Reigns running this ship, followed by a top face like Cody Rhodes, it cannot be understated. Most importantly, because of all of that,
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was watching wrestling. I always been watching wrestling. Like But I think I was really watching that I was watching that I tuned in after Roman Reigns returned. I think I watched that SmackDown and he had Paul Heyman right next to him. And I've been watching ever since that day. It's crazy. I love it. I love it.
People
Roman Reigns
finally
that
care
guy.
again. And once creative is hitting and people actually want to tune in to watch, everything falls into place. In 2023 so far, attendance for shows has reached levels that the company hasn't seen since 1999. Getting tickets for Raw and SmackDown at a good price these days is a mission. Every week, the WWE is consistently selling more tickets than they have in over 20
Right?
years.
I
It's
heard
not unusual for tickets
the
to drop
last
and
two
then instantly
SmackDowns
sell
have
out
been
and
sold
just to
out.
be resold for crazy amounts. And the wild part is, fans are so hungry to go that they're buying the relisted tickets that are like double or triple the original price. Just a few weeks ago, SmackDown sold out Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and the MSG show was the largest gate in domestic SmackDown history. Now when Raw and SmackDown comes to your town, it's a hot commodity, it's a big deal. People actually want to go out and watch the show live. And this just trickles into the pay-per-views. What the company has done with pay-per-views over the past 2
Yeah,
years
you
has been
you don't
nothing short
hear.
of amazing.
Are you
Once
gonna go
again,
watch that
pay-per-views
show?
actually matter,
Supposed to
and
be in
once
town.
again, pay-per-views
Now
are
is
must-watch
I
television.
heard that
5 years
show
ago,
sold
there was
out.
nothing more
I wish I would
dreadful
have
than
got
it being
tickets earlier.
pay-per-view night, and it turns
That's
out
where
being
it's at
4
right
hours
now.
of Backlash 2018, and you're just sitting there depressed, like, why am I watching this? But now, with the help of Nick Khan and his strategy, pay-per-view nights, they're movies again. The Rumble and SummerSlam are now stadium shows. WrestleMania is now a 2-night event that just sold out 2 nights in Los Angeles. A WrestleMania that broke so many records, including being the highest grossing WrestleMania in history. But the most impressive part has been what they've done to make every single show seem like a must-watch show. It no longer feels they're just having pay-per-views to have them, everything feels like it has a purpose. Let's do Elimination Chamber in Montreal, who haven't had a pay-per-view in over 13 years, and let's put Sami Zayn in the main event and have the arena jamming. Bad Bunny loves wrestling and wants to do it again. Let's put Backlash in Puerto Rico, the first pay-per-view there since '05, and have it rocking like it's a Bad Bunny concert. The UK loves wrestling. Okay, let's do a stadium show in Wales, and then 10 months later have Money in the Bank in the O2 Arena, which ends up being the highest grossing WWE arena show of all time. Pay-per-views are once again must-watch shows with storylines and feuds that people want to see, with moments that actually matter, with stars that people care about. Now when you tune into a pay-per-view, you want to see if Sami disobeys Roman, if Bad Bunny tweaks, if the Civil War lives up to the hype. Hell, you want to see how nuts is Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns gonna be. And now they're going to places in which the fans are thirsty for it, these unique locations that end up shaping the show, leading to this amazing presentation. No one is ever going to forget that one Backlash in Puerto Rico, or that one Money in the Bank in London, or so on. Creative is finally good again, stars are finally feeling like stars again, and as a result, attendance is breaking records, viewership is up and doing amazing numbers, and pay-per-views are becoming actual special events again. And what blew my mind the most was finding out that merchandise is higher than it's ever been in any
Yeah,
era.
that's
More
crazy.
than the Attitude Era, more than the Hogan era, the WWE right now is selling more merchandise than ever. Which, okay, it does make sense. It is easier to access it and order it now than it was in 1999, but still, it's amazing. You gotta love to see it. Business is booming, us wrestling fans are loving it, and because of that, the world is taking notice. Wrestling may not be as mainstream as it once was, and probably will never be again, but the WWE is in
I can
such a
see
good
that.
place, and it's so refreshing and fun to see and to be a part of. It's almost like becoming normal to like wrestling again. Like if you tell someone like, hey, I'm going to WrestleMania, they're not going to look at you like you're a weirdo. Okay,
Right.
maybe. It's slowly no
Maybe.
longer
Yeah,
being looked
maybe.
at this weird and niche little thing like, oh, you still watch wrestling? Instead, it's fun again. It's where big stars like Pat McAfee, Logan Paul, and one of the biggest artists in the world, Bad Bunny, goes to and just wilds out. Of course, that helps change the perception and brings eyes to the product, and it helps it become more a part of the zeitgeist. The other day, I saw a kid in a Usos shirt, and I was shook. I haven't seen a kid wearing a wrestling shirt in public since like 2014. And it's just awesome to
2014.
see because we were there for the dark days when pay-per-view were drags,
Oh,
when watching
Stem.
Raw and SmackDown
I,
every
I
week
got I
was
got the reference.
depressing, when it really did seem like wrestling was dying and becoming even more niche. I'm not saying it's perfect right now, but it's in such a good place. I'm
No,
so
I
happy to
ain't.
be where we are.
Yeah.
And that goes to
Let me
AEW as
see.
well. I went to Forbidden Door and they
Three. This the
deadass
last
sold out the
one,
Scotiabank Arena
and
where
I'm
the
gonna watch
Raptors
some
play, the Leafs
Arrow.
play. The number 2 wrestling company did that, and they've been doing that, whether it's in Vegas or
Gotta
Chicago.
get them
But this
views,
show
man.
ended up recording the highest gate in AEW history, and they're about to break that in just about a month anyway. AEW has sold 75,000 tickets in London for Wembley Stadium. If that doesn't prove to you wrestling is booming, then nothing will. It's one of the most impressive things in wrestling history from a money-making standpoint, from a business standpoint. AEW selling 75,000 tickets in London. They're going to sell at Wembley Stadium. It's gonna
I
happen.
don't really
It's
know much
truly
about this
unbelievable.
AEW
I don't
stuff,
care
but
if you're a
CM
diehard
Punk,
WWE fan. I don't care if
CM
you're an
Punk.
AEW diehard.
I
Both
like him.
sides are winning right now, and we're all winning right now. Because AEW is doing great pay-per-view buys, doing great gates, and now somehow doing 75,000 in a stadium, that's what pushes the WWE to do better and vice versa. Competition is good. That way no one can be complacent in the industry. So screw
Right.
all that tribalism shit. Let's just all appreciate how good we have it right now. You tune in on a
I'm
Wednesday
gonna
for
say
AEW,
screw
you're
all
gonna
the
get something
tribalism
crazy
stuff.
like a Blood and Guts. You
I'm
tune in
be
Friday and you're
Roman
gonna get an
Reigns
amazing
forever.
Bloodline segment. Wrestling is booming, the fans are eating, the wrestlers are eating. It's just a good time to be a wrestling fan. So
What the hell
enjoy
just
it,
happened?
because
Some
after all
his
this shit
head
that
just
we've been through
explode.
as fans over the past decade or so, we deserve this. And it just makes me so happy to see wrestling this healthy again. This literally seemed impossible in 2019. What a time it is to be alive.
Damn, that was quick. Um, but yeah, I said one more video and that was it. I don't care who in the bloodline, bro. I'm always gonna be Roman. If you associate yourself with Roman, I got you, man. But if you leave and you going against Roman, I don't too much care about you. Um, that's just how I feel. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man. We probably gonna stream again tomorrow. It's like probably my third back-to-back stream. Um, thank y'all for joining. I'm gonna see y'all.